Hey guys, what's going on? Arkel here. So it's Guild Wars time again. I prepared everything here. This is also, you might feel that my voice is different. I'm actually doing it on my computer now. I noticed that my phone doesn't record at 30 frames per second the way I set it. So the audio drifts like in my last video. It gets out of sync. And it's not even always slower. Sometimes it's even faster. So it's hard to control. On my computer here, I can always get a steady 30 frames per second, and it's going to be a better quality for you guys. The only problem though is that I don't like the fact that I don't have two fingers here. So I can't deploy my heroes super fast. And right now it's Guild Wars time, so I'm not sure if it's going to go as well. I'm hoping it will, but I just did a few practice runs just for the hell of it. I also tried to do with Mino on 4 Bulwark instead of 3 Revite, but in almost every case, I mean, when he does hit, he hits for a lot more, but it's not worth the hassle of having to manage where he's gonna proc. And when he doesn't proc fast enough, the problem is that the second Nick proc might actually be before the Nick proc, before the Mino proc. So that's not good, because you want the second beefed up Nick proc to be on the remaining buildings, not the buildings that Mino hasn't hit yet. So let's, I guess we're gonna try all that and see what happens. So let's just go into it and see what we're dealing with for the first one. So let's see here. So Arena Legends is 247 highest. 245 here, 249 in Black Skies. Oh, 273 here, and 261. So let's see, who's that? It's King Didi. Okay, so lots of troops. I prepared everything, by the way, so all the pets are there, all the artifacts are there, all the crests are there. Let me just double check Minnow crest, because I did play around with that one a little bit. So, okay, he's good. So I'm gonna need to change out, where is Tree? Tree should be right here. So let's switch him out for Triton, because there's a lot of troops there. Alright, so let's go give this a shot. No, it's not here, it's here. Okay, so VN Storm. Let's see here. Okay, so I think I could drop Nick somewhere near the top. Sorry, Nick near the right, but Minnow near the top, so he has a bit of way to walk. And I can drop probably PD and Cupid on the left here, and shouldn't really matter. So, alright. So let's see here. I don't want to mess up the drop. So he's probably going to die right away, so that doesn't really matter. Okay, so all troops are down. Okay, so we said Nick on the right, Minnow at the top, and PD and Cupid on the left. So let's try this here. So Nick, Minnow, PD, and Cupid. Okay, there we go. So that was a full one, but as you can see, the Minnow proc was after the second Nick proc, which is something I don't like. That part, I really don't like it. And it's slow on the computer. So I'm pretty sure 261 is going to be the next one. We're going to continue with those runs, hoping that everything goes well. I really don't think I saw anything. No, that was 247. Okay, so 261 is the next one. Do we have troops here? So no troops, huh? So I'm gonna get Tree back out. Let's get Tree back in the team. Okay. Where is he? There we go. It also doesn't scroll as fast, and when I finish scrolling on the computer, it usually selects at the end of my scrolling, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out, see how to best do everything. But what would be best really is to be able to get a 30 frame per second on my phone. And if I could do that, like if anybody has tips for me to help me out, I would greatly appreciate that. So anyway, let's go back into this here. So I think I have everyone I need. So trees back in. Okay, so we're gonna do a bit the same thing here. So I think to make it faster, instead of going and selecting PD, I'm just gonna drop PD a little bit towards the left here. So Nick is gonna be on the right. There's some stun towers at the top here, so I want to try and avoid that if possible. So I'm gonna do Nick at the right. I'm gonna do Mino and PD on the left. And I'm gonna do Cupid probably near the bottom. Okay, so let's give that a shot. Actually, I want Nick to walk around as much as possible like last time, so I think I'm gonna drop Nick on the very center here. Yeah, okay, so let's just restart this one. Okay, so Nick is gonna be on the center here at the bottom, then PD and Minnow on the left, and Cupid at the bottom, I think. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so PD procs. Okay, 2 procs from PD, so that's very good. Okay, so 247.4 here. 249 is going to be the next one. So 249. Let's go here. Okay, so that's the usual type of base. Let's see. So Nick is going to be at the top, so he has the longest way around. Then I'm going to do, again, Minnow and PD on the left. PD, I'm going to let him hit the gold vault. And Cupid, I'm going to put on the bottom right here. So let's give that a shot. So this, 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 and this. Okay. Okay, so that one wasn't too good. So let's see what happened here that wasn't beefed up. Let's do this to walk around as much as possible. Were there any troops? No, I don't think so. So let's walk around as much as possible here. So 68, 71, 81. Well, I need to hit buildings. What's happening to the buildings? Okay, so that's the last chance here. So let's go. 96, one more. One more. 100. Oh, that was close. That was the closest I've ever came. I really don't know how I wasn't hitting the buildings. Okay, that one got me a little bit nervous, I will admit. So let's revive everyone. So I think maybe I wasn't buffed up as I should have been for the Minnow proc, because I was only at 40-something% when he procced. So alright, let's move on. Okay. But as you can see also, this is a good representation of how long Dread Drake can last and hit buildings. I never really got to show that before, but that was definitely too close. Let's see here. So I've got 2 to go. So I've got 247 here, 246, and that's another 247. So 247.3 and 247.4, I think. Yeah. So let's see here. So that's a lot of troops. I'm gonna have to bring back Triton. So let's bring back Triton. Okay, so now I won't have tree. Okay. Where did Triton go? Oh, he's not. He's still dead. I have to revive him. Okay. So. Alright. So let's just go here. We're gonna do Nick at the center right. There is a Nick in that team also. So let's just do this here. Kill the troops. So I got not all troops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's still kind of a few left, but probably the first Nick proc is gonna help with that. So I'm gonna drop PD on the left, Mino on the bottom, and we'll just go around. So let's see here. All right. So Nick here, PD here, Mino here, and Cupid right here. So 2 procs. There we go. When I get 2 procs from PD, Mino just hits like a truck. So I won't revive him just yet. Let's look at the last one. It was no 247.3 wasn't the one. 247. Was it? There were two 247, so I think one might have just dropped might. So 246.6 here. 246.4. 245. 247.3. Okay, so it dropped might, but not by a lot. So let's see, what are we dealing with here? Okay, so that's a good test, huh? I don't know if my Triton is able to kill those now, so I'll test them right now. So Triton, revive. Let's see. That was Arena Legends. Okay, so let's just test this out here. No, he still can't kill them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 16 left. Yeah. So I think he might never be able to kill them because he's 10 star now. He's not gonna be able to do enough damage between that and 200 to kill those troops. So I guess. Trying to think of the best approach here. I think I'm just gonna go brute force and have tree. Because actually, how many troops were there to begin with? Okay, so not much more than the ones that I couldn't kill. So let's go and let's bring tree back out. Okay, tree. So we're gonna have to hope that the first Nick proc is gonna take away quite a few of those troops so that Mino can really concentrate on. Actually, there's so many buildings outside. I might just try something here. So let's go to this. I want the 4 bulwark. So 4 bulwark. Let's go and put that back on Mino. So that's going to be 16% more. There's enough buildings outside that anything he touches with that should die. The only problem is the second Nick proc. I think I might try and have Nick. Yeah, it complicates things a little bit when I do this. Because I really want the second Nick proc to hit after Mino. Let's see. Let's give it a shot. I don't think I can go really that wrong here. There's so many buildings outside and I have space to walk. So I think we'll do Nick on the right side. But yeah, okay, so Nick near the top here. So we can start hitting buildings as fast as possible. Then we're gonna do PD and Mino on the left, and finally Druid on the bottom. So let's go here. Okay. So we've got 2 procs. Okay, boom, 96. And let's drop Drake here, 100. So did we get any deaths? No. So 3,087 points, huh? So that one was probably a bit longer. The first one was 12 minutes ago. So that one was probably our slowest, huh? But being on the computer and everything, I'm still happy with the way this went. There was just one that I really wasn't happy with. It was way too close. But at the same time, I mean, you have to realize that even when you're doing sniping, there's a lot of bases now that will get you really close and you're not sure if you should continue or you're not sure if you should go on, and you're still taking a risk. So this one I did take a risk, but I still think that it's less risky than snipers on bases where you're always coming close to the 50% and you're not sure if you should continue. Then frustration sets in and you do continue and you fail, you drop a flame. So anyway, I didn't like I think it was the second run that was close. I actually could have exited at 46% when Mino procced and it was still 46. But the problem with that is that if I click end at the same time that the little Nick procs and brings me over 50%, then that's not good either. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna watch it back and see what exactly happened, see what I can do to optimize that for the next time. But yeah, anyway, let's just bring everybody back out here and put the right heroes on them. So this is NG on him. This here is Beast Tamer. So Beast Tamer, he needs the Elephant. Then we have SK here. SK, he's already good with Celestin. He needs Havoc. He needs AVR. And finally we need Grimfiend here. And yeah, let's put this one with Bublo. Bublo is my favorite pet, I think, at this point. He's so crazy with 48k heals. So everybody's back. Let's just change back the artifacts here. So I don't need him. Here I want the other PD. Here I don't want him here. I want Vlad here. I want Dread Drake over here. And finally I want PD over here. So everybody's back on that. Let's put back the crests. So we've got Mino should be okay. No, he's not okay. So let's put back his 3 Revive. It's better for when I'm not running Guild Wars. It's easier to manage. So let's put back Psy Shield on him. Okay, let's put back Revite on him. So Revite here. And let's put back the War Gods. I wish we didn't have to do all this every time. It's the part I dislike the most about Guild Wars, is changing all the crests and the artifacts. There were a couple of good suggestions made in other videos on how we could approach this problem, and I gotta say there's some that I like better than others, but I like all of them compared to what it is now, which is nothing. So are we back here with everything? I think so. So let's go look at the final results. So we've got 3,087, so once again a new record. And in the rankings we are number 4. And Reaper is still 800 might ahead of me, so he's got 4 more points. I still have 2 open slots here, which is why I'm behind. But the thing is that if I get Michael, I'm probably going to bring him up just for the Archdemon mainly, because I don't really like him that much in other game modes. Yeah, so I'll have to figure out something for the next Guild Wars, because I can't have him be ahead like this. It's unacceptable. So I think that's all. And the last thing I want to see is how far ahead we are at the moment. So we are, okay, so we're still behind at 185. Okay, so we'll see what happens later on in the day. But we got a good score. I'm happy about that. So that's going to be it for this video. I really hope, I don't think that this one is going to drift with the audio. So anyway, can you guys let me know what you think of the quality here? Because I might have to get a headset if the sound is not that great. I'm not sure. I never actually used a headset. I've always talked with an open mic like this. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. One thing also that I'm not sure if I showed, which I'm very happy about, is that he's getting very close now. He's at 99. So one more and he's going to be maxed out. Huh? So that definitely helps also. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep clashing.